I know what you may be thinking from the title. If you follow me from my brother Hamza, which I suspect a fair few of you do, you may think that I am sneak dissing him in this video. I'm not. Hamza does share a lot of his sex life, but he also shares a lot of other aspects of his life which a lot of other people don't share. And that's one of his marketable values that he provides to his audience. Unfiltered, authentic truth and content about his life. So there absolutely is an argument for him sharing his sex life amongst his audience. However, Hamza is an outlier in this argument, so let's put him to the side for a moment and let's talk about the rest of us. You are a man, you are a high value man. You've got multiple aspects of your development down to a T, you're doing top G shit, or you're on a fantastic trajectory towards that. One of the most detrimental things you can do for your growth and your future success with women is to share your sex life, share your sexual exploits amongst anyone. Maybe if you're that way inclined, you can share it with your very, very closest friends and brothers, but I don't see why you would want to do that if you're happy within yourself and you're not looking for some sort of ego validation from that. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be content and happy with how you are. It should be assumed amongst your peers that you are laying pipe. Of course you are, because you're a high value man. So I don't see why you would feel the need to still share it with anyone. But you know, some people are just, they can't fucking help themselves. Fine. You know, maybe if you're that way inclined, you can share it with your very close brothers. And even still, there's so many massive drawbacks to doing that, even with your closest people. And that's why I personally choose not to share my sex life with anyone. So you might be wondering, Sam, why is it so detrimental? I want to flex my success with women to my friends and strangers on Discord. Why can't I get my ego validation? Pretty please, Sam? Pretty please? Can I please just get validated, Sam? Just one time. I'm going to tell you why now. I'm going to tell you why sharing your sexual exploits with absolutely anyone is the worst thing you could do for your future self. The first one, and I think the main one which a lot of you will care about, okay, is I see all the time, a bunch of dumbasses, you know, in Discord saying like, I want this, and this, and this, and this, and this in a woman. I'm looking for a young, beautiful, attractive, feminine, submissive, got big titties, big ass. Sorry, I'm just describing what I want now. But I see it all the time. People are like, I want this, fucking build a bitch workshop, right? The thing is, literally any and all actual high value women are going to run a million miles away from anyone who shares their sex life to anyone. Do you want to know why? Because these women do not want people to know that they're fucking. They don't want that. That's the worst case scenario for them. So any high value woman shares this trait. They don't want people to know that they're fucking. They don't want people to know their body count, stuff like that. So if you're going around spouting to everyone, oh yeah, I fucked this bitch and this bitch and this bitch. I put her in this position, I strapped this bitch to my ceiling with duct tape and beat her to death with a baguette. All of these women, they're going to run a million miles away from you. These women who you're making checklists for, young, attractive, feminine, submissive, they're all gonna run from you because they don't want people to know they're fucking. And they don't want people to know they're fucking a dumbass who shares their sex life and needs some sort of validation from doing that. What you're doing by talking about your sex life is setting yourself up to meet very shallow modern day women, and I've probably been run through at the clubs that I don't really care about, you know, people learning that they've fucked someone else because it's like, oh yeah, just another fucking body to the list of hundreds. At that point, her soul is so tainted by the amount of fucking big nasty dicks that she's seen that it doesn't matter if another one is added to the list because it's just who cares, you know? You're setting yourself up to meet women like that, and you'll find, like, this isn't going to be a popular opinion, okay? But you'll find that the more penises, the big nasty penises that she's seen, the less likely it is that you're going to have a fulfilling, polarizing relationship with her. And I know that's going to be unpopular amongst the Twitter Andes, but I'm sorry, I believe it to be absolutely true. And you don't have to agree with me. I don't give a shit about if you agree with with me. This is how I see things. And I think a lot of other people will see it the same way as well. The women you attract might actually have some sort of malicious intent behind it. You know, if you're someone who yaps, they might seek you as like some sort of like revenge for something. Like, oh, you know, if I fuck this guy, then he's gonna be really loud about it, tell people, and then like, oh, my ex is gonna feel really like weird about it. And then there's a whole bunch of shit that can come from that. You could get into like a fight, you could get robbed, just shit like that. You just get involved with some dumb bitches and dumb bastards that have been with in the past. They may be clout chasing if you are like a very high value person with like a lot of clout. Yeah, like they're gonna talk about how they fucked me and I'm gonna get fucking Instagram followers and shit like that. Like, you're gonna attract very shallow modern day bitches that you don't want. You don't want this shit in your life. They might seem high value in some senses, they might be attractive. There's always a pitfall somewhere. It's gonna be like a guise. They're gonna come to you like a gift from God. But 9 times out of 10, there's some fucky shit going on because no actual woman is interested in getting with someone who yaps about their sexual exploits. It's incredibly low quality trait to have as a man. You're not as high value as you think you are if you find yourself yapping about how much you fuck, having to tell people your sexual exploits. You're not as sick as you think you are. You're actually probably a dumbass. You look like a dork. And to be honest, most scenarios that this is actually happening in, you would most likely look like you fuck more if you didn't share as much as you do. Because if you are a man of value, you have like morals, you have success, you have the body, you know, money. If you're a G, then talking about it less, people are just going to assume that you lay fucking pipe. If that's really what you want, if that's the perception you want people to have of you, you're better off not speaking about it. Because like, think of this. Think of Tom Hardy. Does he talk about how he lays fucking mad pipe and shit? Like, no. But like, look at him. He fucks. He fucks for sure. I bet he lays mad pipe. Of course he does. Look at him. Henry Cavill. He lays pipe. You don't talk about it. People will assume that you lay more pipe if you just shut up about it. Don't share this shit with anyone. Your friends, your family, people on the internet, Discord, nobody. It's none of their business. It is an intimate act that you share with your woman and no one else. No one else should know about this. It's intimate as fuck. It's the most intimate thing you can share with a woman or a man. You are not as high value as you think if you are sharing this stuff amongst your friends or anyone else. And you should really, really, really take this into consideration if you find yourself like wanting this ego validation from talking about stuff like this. It's really important. You are shooting yourself in the foot severely by doing this. I hope this video was helpful and I hope it was inspiring, insightful. If you're not already, join the Discord. It's linked in the description. Don't talk about the women you fucked in there. Follow me on Instagram and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. We keep on moving.